All right, everyone. We are here to have an interview on the final hour. My name is
Yeah.
FinalHarps, and that's what we just start with this introductions. I'm FinalHarps, and this is Solemist44.
hmm
He is a fellow gamer that I met through Moot, was it?
Correct. Yes.
And then you live stream, and
hmm
yeah, so we kind of just kicked it off, played some games together, and got to know each other through there. Now,
Yeah.
remember, in this interview, you can choose to answer any of these questions or not. It's totally up to you. And first, let's start with, tell me about yourself. Who are you?
I am Solemist44. I do videos for YouTube. I do gaming on the Solemist44 gaming channel. I do gaming, a little bit of Transformers videos, a little different thing. I do gaming, live streaming on Twitch, where I run into FinalHarps, or we stream games together on here or YouTube. Just depends what platform. Play a lot of games together.
Okay, so is that it? Anything else by yourself? Like, what do you like doing outside of just playing games? Do you go to school? What do you like studying?
Go to school. I'm a college student. I study acting, and I also mess around with Transformers as collecting.
Very cool with Transformers, but what about this acting thing? How long have you been an actor?
A few years. I've been in a few small plays at my college, and then an actual real place yet.
Cool, cool.
Movies.
That's very cool. When I go to post this video on YouTube, you can give me some of those links so people can check you out.
Right.
So you acting. What do you like about acting?
You can play like different character, have different perspectives of the character. You can see what their life was like from their perspective instead of your own.
That's a very interesting
You can be
take.
a different character.
I never thought of it that way. That's very interesting. So with acting, what is your favorite thing that you like actually doing besides, like, to see through the other person? So, like, say for me, I know nothing of acting, or I see that I can put on a show and stuff, but you're an actual actor. You go to school and you act out plays. Like, what's your favorite thing when you're in a play and doing that you like doing in that play? Like, what's your favorite part or role? Do you like playing the bad guy, the good guy? Like, just go in deep. Like, go in like deep in what you like about it.
Yeah, it just depends like what the role qualifies for. I can play either side if you just gotta remember the lines and stuff, act out the emotions like how you see in the movies.
Okay, so you pretty much could do anything that you're told to do, right? All right, cool. That's very cool. Very cool. What about, okay, so Transformers.
Yeah.
What was your first Transformer you ever got?
That would be the Transformer Cybertron short round repaint.
The Cybertron short round repaint.
Yes.
Okay. Never heard of it, but it sounds very very elaborate.
I do have the figure actually behind me. So.
Then grab it, show it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a repaint of a Cybertron figure, just a different color scheme now.
That's cool. That's really cool. Awesome. So that was your first Transformer that got you involved into Transformers, where you're like, man, I want more, right?
Right.
And you just can't get enough of them, right?
Yeah.
All right, so do you have every single Transformer that you want?
There's still a lot that hasn't been come out yet, but I'm still working on getting more that I want.
Nice. Now, is there a particular Transformer that's a collector's item that you want, but there's no way in hell you could ever afford it?
That would be a hard one.
Okay. Okay. What got you into gaming? Let's shift gears from Transformers. What got you into gaming?
When I was young, my dad had the PS2, so then I would play on that, and then I would play on my brother's Xbox. So I would be playing like Halo, the first Transformers game on, the Bayverse one, Transformers 1 on the PS2, and then I played other games on the PS2.
Okay.
And then got an Xbox 360, and then moved up from there, and then PS4 later.
Okay. That sounds that's very cool. Like, I played the first Halo. I personally didn't like it, but That's totally different. Now, and you play Transformers on there. How was that game?
It was a different experience where you could actually be a vehicle that transformed into a robot, save the world, or destroy the world in whatever side you were on.
Very cool. Very cool. Amazing how games change since when I grew up and then you grew up.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what happens when you're old.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right. So when it comes to gaming or even anything in life, what's your major strong suit? What is one thing that you excel that everyone else is like, how do you actually pull that off? How do you see that? How do you do that?
That would be probably Transformers reviews.
Okay.
Because I do it from like a different perspective on my reviews than what other YouTubers do.
Very cool. Very cool. And you have your own YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
Okay. And it's the Solemist44, right?
Space 44.
Space 44. Okay. You can check him out on YouTube. He's got Transformer stuff on there. So it's Solemist Space 44. You'll see a red circle, same symbol above his head. And you can check out some of his Transformers reviews. I've watched them. They're pretty cool. I'm not into Transformers, so I personally not going to watch all of them, but I saw them to see what it's about. It was pretty cool. Now, I know the answer to this one, but the audience doesn't. Have you been on a podcast before, and whose podcast?
Well, the Baldwin, then I did a little interview at like 2019, then ACP's.
What was that experience like?
Just talking about Transformers. ACP was about gaming, so a little bit more about gaming and Transformers. Asked me some Transformers question, asked me about gaming, and then Deluxe, he asked me about Transformers.
Okay. So you asked about Transformers. What were you on any other podcast?
No, just those two.
Just those two? Okay. All right. So you like use a Moot a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And is that your favorite social media platform?
Probably Instagram.
Why is that?
Just because I can interact with other Transformers reviewers on there that I'll meet on there.
Okay, so there's a lot of more Transformer people that you know on there that you're able to connect with, and that's where you found them, just like how you and I have Discord.
Right.
Or I have TikTok with my OC community. I get it. Okay, very cool, very cool. So Instagram's your favorite. What's your second favorite?
Well, I also use Facebook too sometimes, then obviously move in Discord, so.
Okay. All right, what's this? Okay, Cool Deluxe is a cool guy, and that ACP is crazy in the head. Have you met me? Anyway, what's up, AutoCorrect? How you doing this evening? And what's up, Solar Wolf? All right, I see some besides the Transformers. What's up with those posters behind your head? What's going on with that?
Well, when I went to San Diego Comic-Con back in 2019, I got a few posters and a few I had before.
Nice. So which ones did you get from Comic-Con?
There's more. It's just cut off from that.
Okay. Gotcha. And just the other ones are just whichever ones you've gotten from.
Well, here, the Avengers Endgame, the one above the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Final Fantasy were from Comic-Con. There's three more, but you can't see them the way the camera.
All right, so you've been to San Diego Comic-Con, right?
Yes.
Okay. Since you've been there, is that the only Comic-Con you ever been to?
I believe so. We went there for the 50th anniversary last year.
Nice, very nice. Too bad we can't go to it this year, right?
Right.
But how was that experience? Who did you meet? What you run into? What happened?
Well, I was just looking around because they obviously had a lot of different plays, so we just ran around, walked around around Comic-Con, just looking at all the exhibits and stuff. Hanging out down there for both 2 days, just hanging out, seeing little clips of movies and stuff.
Like getting to see the trailers, the promos. Did you have to sign any NDR forms?
No, I don't think so.
Nice. Because some of the people who actually see some of those promos have to sign NDRs to say, I will not tell anyone I saw this. Yeah. I guess that's mostly for reporters, but still, that's a really cool experience. I've never been to a Comic-Con. Okay. So I've been in your chat while you've gotten trolls before.
Yeah.
How the hell do you deal with them?
I just ignore them while I'm playing the game.
Oh, come on. You got to have a little fun with them. You got to say something.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
you don't? You just straight up ignore them? That's a good way to go about it. It's a good way.
Yeah.
What else? Trying to think here. Because I'm exhausted and I'm just trying to keep this going. So, what is, besides gaming, besides acting, what is, and Transformers, obviously, what is something you just enjoy doing that escapes yourself from the norm?
Doing the Lego sets, because I'll build Lego sets.
Ooh. Now, did you, what's your favorite Lego set?
There's a lot of them I've built over all the years, and still more to come, so.
Well, name one, damn it!
I know, I that's your harps.
Gotcha.
The ghost ship from Star Wars Rebel, it was a big set. I still actually have that set in my house right now.
Nice. Very nice, yeah. I remember Legos. Me and my son, oh my god. We built Legos, but then they just got really expensive when we got more into gaming.
Yeah.
What is it, like $1.50 per piece, pretty much? About?
It depends how much it is.
Yeah, it's expensive, but hey, I mean, you step on a Lego, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
All right, so do you have a significant other?
No, yeah, I've been busy with school and obviously with the quarantine stuff, so just staying home.
Fair enough. I've been seeing you live more. I've been seeing you more productive.
Yeah.
Now you started Twitch. You live stream through your PS4.
Yes.
What is your favorite thing about live streaming?
Probably like interacting with the crowd when people will join. I'll interact with them while playing the game, showing them what the game's about and stuff like that. Talking to them about the game.
Okay, so pretty much you like when someone comes in your channel asking you questions about a game.
Yeah.
What about just normal social interaction where they're at, like saying, hi, how are you? What are you doing? Do you enjoy that too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So why'd you choose Twitch over Mixer? Or even YouTube? Oh wait, never mind. You do YouTube gaming, but why do you choose between the two?
Well, because on the PS4 I don't have access to Mixer. That's for the Xbox. I have access to Twitch where I can just do it Twitch or YouTube.
Okay. I actually didn't know that you couldn't do Mixer. Kind of dumb of them.
Xbox, yeah.
Kind of dumb of them.
Yeah.
Very interesting, though. I just learned something new. Thank you for that.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, right? Every day. So, but all right. You stream on Twitch. You do YouTube videos. You're kind of a little bit all over the place on your stuff. Yeah. Now, the question is, why do you actually... Or actually, not, no, you already answered that one. Shut up, Solemist. Anyway, you what got you into streaming in the first place? Like, did you watch someone, or just like what really actually got you into it to the point where I want to do this, and why? Like, go in details, deep. I want it all.
I would watch videos of the game to get my own perspectives, and I would watch, beginning like streamer videos and stuff. And then I would do that so that way I can share my own perspective of the game, and instead of like what they're saying how the game is good and it's actually bad, I would just share my perspective of the game, interacting with the crowd when they would stop in. I would interact with them about the game, like talking about them to the game. I would sell them the game, but from playing it, I would interact with them while playing the game.
Very cool. Now, what is one of the things in your life that is the proudest moment in your life where you're just like, holy crap, I accomplished this and I wish the whole world would know?
Yeah, that would be a hard one because there's multiple stuff.
Okay, what's the first one that pops in your head?
Probably like completing a game before someone else does, or streaming it before finishing uploading. Like I uploaded a review before a popular uploader, a reviewer uploaded his review, like a few days or a week or so.
So essentially, beating people to the punch is what you like doing.
Yeah, so that way I can get a few more views on that video before their review comes out.
Fair enough. That is a pretty good feeling, getting something out there before someone else. I made a couple of those videos. Yeah, that is a good feeling. I like that one. That's really good. Okay, let's go the opposite route now. What's your deepest regret? What is something that you have done? You're just like, did I just do that? And it doesn't. If you don't have to disclose it, if you don't want to, or you can find a different thing, or just choose not to answer, because it could be very self-inflicting on this one. So, do you have any answers on that or anything?
That would be a hard one.
Hard one. Okay, we got time. It's like Jeopardy. Dun dun
Yeah,
dun dun.
I got it.
Dun 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 dun. You got it?
No.
Okay, so pass. All right.
Yeah.
All right. What's your greatest fear?
Probably spiders.
Spiders? Really? Why is that?
Well, because like if I'm filming it, it's just a lot of stuff. But
Okay,
yeah,
got it. One of those things where if I showed you a picture of a spider, you'll be like,
I wouldn't be like
I'm gonna
that.
kill you. I got it.
Wouldn't be
Okay.
like that.
So, what is your favorite game of all time? I know you play DET a lot now, but what is your favorite game of all time?
You're cutting out.
What is your favorite game of all time?
Probably the Spider-Man PS4 game.
Now, why is that? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Backtrack just a little bit. We just got over that you hate spiders and that you're afraid of them, but yet you play Spider-Man. Wait a minute. Wait. Do you see the irony and wait, what is going on with this? And okay. Explain that. How can you play Spider-Man yet you're afraid of spiders? Explain that one first.
I'm used to the character. I already know what the character is like. So I've seen the game before, seen the movies before.
Okay, so essentially, the character actually gives you a sense of comfort and safety because he's a superhero.
Something like that.
Okay, interesting, very interesting. But now, why is Spider-Man your favorite go-to game or your favorite game of all time?
Because the graphics and the detail in the game, it was lifelike for a lot of the details in the game for the PS4 version. For the PS4.
Okay, because like it looked really sparkly and good. So does that mean do you
it
like
almost looked like it was real life?
Okay, fair enough. So the Spider-Man PS4 is your favorite game of all time. Now, what is your go-to game when you get home and want to wind down from your everyday norm?
You already know the answer. DET.
I know the answer probably, but the audience doesn't.
I know. Some of them know.
Yeah, but so it's DET. Now, why is that?
I'm used to the game. You play as a beast and kill humans, or play as humans and kill the beast and other humans.
Okay, so you like playing that because you can just hack, slash, and go brain dead in it.
Yes.
Okay. So, why don't you like playing as humans in that?
Because the beast is more fun. It's a lot easier than humans.
You cut out.
There's more controls you gotta do for humans and less for beasts.
Okay. So pretty much you cut out a little bit, but we got the gist. Humans are easier to play as, which I do agree. Beasts are easier to play as in DET, which I do agree. But all right, season 2 came out quite recently of Don't Even Think.
Right.
What is your most hated thing they changed in Don't Even Think?
Making you have to pay for the beast abilities and making you have to pay in order to play the beast.
Wait, you have to pay cash to get the abilities?
No, you had to use the DET points in the game abilities. You get one for free, then you had to buy the others.
So essentially, like, you could pay to win in that game, or
Yes.
play humans to be able to play as the wolves?
Yes.
Ah, now I hate the game more.
But I play Predator more because Predator, you don't have to do that.
Well, you had to pay for the game initially, so it makes sense.
Yes.
That would be pretty shitty if a game company would come out and make a paywall for you to choose how you want to play the game.
Yeah.
Now, for a free-to-play game, kind of understandable. It actually, from what I heard, it balances the whole
Yeah.
queue time for wolves. But personally, I didn't mind the wait.
Yeah, because it would give you something else to do.
Exactly. You could sit there, we could bullshit. I could look up something, watch a video, or get something else done while bullshitting with people or my chat. It was a great intermission, calm down, and once you get back in, it was great. What's up, Icy Snow and Solar Wolf? The beast is easier than humans. Yeah, usually it is, because it's less moves, less stuff. You don't have to aim. You just like swipe and kill. So, with all that being said, about don't even think. Besides wolves and the werecat that you like looking up the skirt,
Hey.
what? Oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to say that. Who wouldn't? I mean, come on. Everyone's good looking. Is there something there? Anyway, what kind of pets do you have?
A dog.
A dog? That's it? Just a dog?
Yes.
Now, is it a little yap yap or is it a roof?
Yep. She barks a lot.
You're like yap yap.
No, she's literally right next to me. You just can't see.
Cool. Okay. What about siblings or family members?
One brother and 2 sisters.
One brother and 2 sisters. So now, are you cool with them, or do you just, or do they hate you, or do you hate them? I mean, how does that work? I'm an only child, so kind of explain that one to me a little bit. And how's that experience to you?
Well, I'm much more better with my sisters than my brother. We're not that connected.
Okay.
Like we used to be in the past.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. So what other? So we discussed like what you like doing, what don't you like doing? Like, someone has to tell you have to do something like a chore. What don't you like doing? There we go. What's that?
Picking up that dog poop outside. Well,
what? You don't want to pick it up and cook it later for food? Okay, so you don't like picking up dog food. I mean, who would like to pick up dog shit or shit in general? Yeah. I mean, that's one shitty situation. Okay. You don't like picking up dog shit. What else don't you like? What else don't you like?
I know, I was thinking because there's multiple stuff that I can talk about.
Well, let's just say something. Come on, this could get pretty shitty.
Yeah. I got what you meant. Yeah, just not like picking up dog poop. Because sometimes I'll play streaming a game and then I have to go step outside and do that.
Oh, when you're streaming and then you have to go do that? Oh, yeah. Because you have the chores and you told to do it, you have to go leave. I mean, that's okay to go BRB. You gotta do something. You gotta go do something. I mean, most of the time the audience will understand, except for people just coming in. They're there for you. If they're not there for you, then they really don't care about you. So it's shitty, but it makes sense to be like that. Now, you have a dog. Why don't you have cats?
Yeah, well, we're not a cat, and then she would go after the cats.
Gotcha.
Or the cats would bug her, because at my old house we did have stray cats, multiple generations just staying at our house, even though we didn't own them. They came with the house. So we got the dog. There was a stray cat incident with her.
Uh-oh.
So yeah.
That's not good. Okay, so you have gone. Let's see. Did you answer everything I said? I'm going to go over my list.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see yourself doing as a career within the next 5 years?
Probably still acting and still making YouTube videos and still streaming on Twitch.
Okay. So you think you're going to be pretty much doing exactly what you're doing now, but
yes,
instead of going to school also?
Well, because I'm close to graduating, I just gotta finish up my classes. So
Okay. Okay, so you see yourself. Wait, okay. Solar Wolf, we got a question from the chat. Thank you. What is your main goal as an actor? Now, barely be descriptive about this. Go in deep, like go into everything.
Well, becoming famous and then interacting with people, because like I'll get say if I just make a cameo movie, then some people like would recognize me right when they see me for that quick second to become famous, interact with fans.
Okay, so pretty much audience interaction. So when someone asks you a question about anything, how do you interact with them? Like, say someone asks you about a game that you're having problems with, or he's having problems with, but you're trying to explain. Like, explain to me how you would win as wolves, and don't even think.
You would have to work order and to survive, eat enough bodies in order to transform, and then continue eating bodies to unlock your abilities, so that way your abilities will help you in combat when fighting humans, because you'll go up against sweats and others while playing humans or beasts. So you have to know their movements in order to attack, because wolves, they'll do certain movements. Like they move left to right to like a shark motion, so that way the humans will fire and then they will miss. So then like right when they're reloading, the wolves could go in and attack for a few seconds, and then just keep doing that. Or they would try to eat up and then the wolves would attack. So you just have to work together with your other wolves or work cats.
Okay.
In order to survive while playing the game.
Okay. I was a director and I work with some of the greats. How do you bring people to feel for your character? I think he's asking, how do you express your emotions when you're acting to get people to feel your emotions?
That would be a good question, ACP.
That actually is a good question. Thank you, Otto, for that.
Yeah. Probably just practicing on my acting skills. That way they feel like the emotions of what the character is going through in life. Like if he's sad, happy, angry, just depending on the emotions of that character.
Yeah, I could actually help answer that question too. Pretty much, you have to put yourself in that state of mind when you go into that scene to be able to express what you're feeling. Like if you're angry, you have to imagine yourself being angry. If you're happy, you have to imagine yourself being happy. It's hence why it's called acting, because you have to make that, and the better you are at it, the easier it is to portray it.
Yeah.
All right, what makes you different from everyone else in the world? What is like a quirk that makes you different? Or just unique in general?
Well, probably like my shakiness. Like when you see in reviews, I'll be shaking just slightly, but not a lot in some videos. Or like I just do like reviews and stuff like that, but different style from the other YouTubers.
Okay.
Transformer reviewers.
Why is that? What's with the shake?
It's just a personal thing.
Okay. Personal thing. Very cool. Very cool. where do you draw your passion from? That's another good question. Ooh, that's a good one too. Thank you.
That would be it. From like other, because like I would watch movies as a kid, little interviews with other people when I was younger, watch movies and stuff. So then I would see what acting is, and then plus I'm the first one in my family to do acting, so a little bit different than what we usually do.
Okay. Okay, so also added into that same question, who is your favorite actor or actress?
RDJ, Robert Downey Jr.
Why is that? And what's your favorite role that he played?
Probably Iron Man from the MCU.
Really? Okay, okay. Why Iron Man, no?
Because I also knew the character about growing up, and then like I've seen some other shows with Iron Man portrayed different ways, and then I liked Robert Downey Jr.'s version the most.
Okay, so
Iron Man.
you just like Iron Man because Robert Downey Jr. portrayed Iron Man extremely well, and he just knew how to put on a persona that played Iron Man, his philanthropist, cockiness, know-it-all, smart-ass actor role that he did. And he did that really well compared to the comics, would you say? Would you say the Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, did it pair up to the comic book universe?
Well, I haven't read the comics. I've seen the clips of videos of them, but I have seen other shows featuring Iron Man from a different perspective of him.
Okay, so you think like those two paired up really well? Like they picked the best person for the job?
Yes.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So what other roles besides Iron Man did you like Robert Downey Jr. in?
Probably Sherlock Holmes.
Ooh, I love that. I can't wait for the third one.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Damn, I forgot about that. I can't wait for the third one, and they've been talking about that. Isn't it ironic that Jude Law is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe now too?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It was pretty cool. So, okay. We got that. Now, when you're feeling down or things aren't going well and things aren't going smooth, what is your thing that motivates you to keep moving, keep going, to keep like the drive there?
Just like creating videos for the fans, because if I stop and then like no more videos of me, or well, my reviews won't be uploaded anymore, or stop doing reviews and stuff like that. Because I have a fan base who will obviously watch my videos on my streams or my gameplay or my reviews.
Okay. Okay, so you do it to essentially for the fans to see their reactions and the interaction, right? So like you make a video, you want people to see your video to get the proper interaction. And so not proper, but just an interaction of some sort so people can actually like know that you put it out there and people can communicate with you.
Yes.
Okay, okay. That's very cool. That's very cool. So we covered a lot of the questions. What is something that, let me think here. What is something that what is a hardship that you've come across but either could have surpassed it or it never passed it, like it's still stuck there, like you tried it, like there's just something that happened or something you have done that you tried doing, never accomplished it or anything of that kind of thing, or multiple things you can talk about?
Probably like being past my first dog's death. So
Your first what?
Dog's death.
Oh, your first dog's death? That sucks. Like any death, because like pets turn into family. Like they really do. Like a lot of people don't understand that. Pets turn into family. But once they're family and they pass, you're like, you're used to hearing that dog bark or something, and then it's not there.
Yeah.
People go, wait, what? Like, and a lot of people don't understand that. So, we got what is this? What is this? Have you ever thought about doing TikTok to help you with your acting? Ooh, that's a good one, actually. That's because that does. Yeah. Okay. What do you think about that?
I could try it. I could start, uploading acting clips of me acting from like plays from my school and just put it up there. So that way I can interact and start doing a little bit more.
I think he's more pertaining to looking at a sound clip and then making it your own and portraying what the sound clip. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Like, what about that? Do you think you would be able to do something along those lines? And
I could.
Yeah, kind of like you've seen me and my wife's TikToks, and you see we act these things out. That's why I'm so tired today. I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning doing them, and I woke up at 6. Tired, but we act out roles. That's kind of the same thing. Would you be able to pull that off?
I could. I just gotta like remember the lines and then act like how the character was, but in my own perspective.
Exactly. Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah, I could give it a shot.
Okay. So I think like I mean, so you could give it a shot. All right, so you say that you could give it a shot. Are you going to give it a shot?
Yeah.
Okay. So when am I going to see you on TikTok?
I'll send you the link when I upload video.
Okay, it better be soon. What's up, Sausage? How you doing today? Today. Does anyone else have any questions? I actually got one. Now, would you become this famous person that you want to become? How much money do you want to be making?
Ooh, that would be a good question.
It is a good question because I just asked it.
I got it. Probably still enough money to still like order new Transformers when they release.
Okay.
Just keep getting money, and so that way I can still obviously pay off my bills, and then I'll still order some new Transformers, and then obviously still order new games to play them.
Okay, very cool. Thank you for that follow, Solar Wolf. Coming in with that awesome follow.
Yeah, I was the one who sent to your stream.
Oh, I know. He was talking about you earlier.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Pretty much. So essentially, you don't sound like a greedy fuck. You sound like someone who just is able to live. Like when you finally do get successful, you want to be able to at least be able to survive, have a house. Probably live modestly, maybe a little over modestly, not too much, but yet still have what you still buy the things that you want, like have a nice collection. Right. Not like these rich folks that are like, oh, I'm going to buy a $5 million home and have no one to fill it in, but I could have huge house parties. Like, yeah, I'm the same way, so I understand. Like, I just, a simple house, get my little studio, and we good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what? Anyone else got any questions? I'm starting to run dry here. No, I got a good one. Why should I personally not waste my time, but spend my time watching your stream or videos?
Because it might be a game that you're interested in. I could live looking up for a video, like a current video, instead of like a old. Like if there's an update, then that video won't have the update part. But mine would be live, so that way you can see it and see what the game's about. Then if you join the stream, then I can talk to you. Well, I'll tell you what the game's about while playing it and showing off the stuff on the movements and controls.
What if I give two shits about the game? Why am I going to watch your video or watch your stream? What makes you different from the rest? What is going to impress me?
I interact with the crowds. Like, so if they want me to show off like for a certain character, I can do that when I have free time when I'm not doing a mission, or I can just show them what the move is while I'm doing combat and other stuff in the games.
So essentially, what you're trying to say is you like be able to interact. You would say when I come in, I don't know you. I didn't even press that follow button because I never do as soon as I enter chat. I enter chat.
Yeah.
I type a few words, see what the response time is. If the response time's over 10 minutes, I'll still say and wait until they say something. But if it's over 10 minutes and I type again, same thing, I'm out. That's how I am. But you're that guy that when someone comes in and watches your stream, you're like, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing?
Yeah.
So that makes me stay. Now, and that's a great trait. What makes you different from you and I? So like someone comes in my chat, as soon as they say something, unless I'm doing an interview, I'll start typing in chat. If I'm doing a podcast, I'll type in chat, like that. But even though that's no words. But point being, the point is across. Now, what makes it different from you and I? Like, what is so special about you?
Because like I could have a different setup for my stream from a different setup for my end. Instead of yours, like a little different layout for mine. Instead of your layout. To change it up so that way it's not like the same layout, just a little different.
So basically, we would have kind of the same stream, but that would honestly solely depend on the person coming into your stream if they prefer me or prefer you at this point. Okay, fair enough. That's
Plus, I could
fair enough.
Play different games that you won't. So
that's true. That's true. That
they can stop by mine instead of yours. If you don't stream that game, then I stream it, so they could stop by mine instead of yours.
Very true. Very good. Very good. Okay. Thank you, Bio Venom, with that host. How you doing this evening? Or if you're even in here, I don't know. But hi. Anyway. Now, how do you handle stressful situations? So like you're gaming and you're getting swarmed left and right. People are talking to you. There's chit chatter in the background, and that situation becomes very stressful. How do you handle those situations?
I would just try to work with the people on the stream for the background. So that way, if they leave by the time I'm finished talking with that person in the background.
Now, so what if you keep getting interrupted from chat, or you keep getting interrupted from background noise or the background?
Yeah.
How do you handle that situation?
I would quickly work with one and work with the other with the other person.
But what if a third one comes in and starts bothering you?
And then if they keep bothering me, I can just time them out if they don't stop.
Okay.
Or just ban them from the stream.
Okay. So like, what's your favorite like mythology?
That would be hard.
You don't like mythology? You can't even say like God of War, at least like Greek something, or you just don't know. Like you've never really looked into it or studied. Norse?
Thor.
Thor? That's Norse mythology.
Yes, I know.
Well, Thor is not a mythology. He's a god of thunder in the Norse mythological stories. Why Thor, though?
Because, like, I know more about him, like his origin story, his weapons, what he uses in combat to fight.
Okay, so more just familiarity. So if someone says Norse mythology, you're gonna just instantly think Thor because you know of Thor.
Yes.
Not because you actually like Norse mythology, you just know of Thor's in Norse mythology. Okay, fair enough. So when someone comes to your stream, you like interacting with them and making them happy. We already covered like a troll and you just ignore them. What if it's that troll that just doesn't stop and just keeps going and it's like, okay, here, look at this giant wee-wee. Because I've had someone do that.
Yes, I was on the stream and then someone said something like that and you run.
I remember that one.
Yeah, so if I see that, I could quickly just time him out, and then if he doesn't stop, just ban him.
Okay, so it's a very simple solution. Now, have you ever had a comment where they're trying to troll you and you just twist it around and mess with them?
Sometimes I'll do that.
I love doing that. I get so many troll hates on my freaking TikToks. I had one where they said the different meaning of a different way to say happy, and I treated it as he was saying happy. I'm like, what? You're not happy? And he went, no. How many genders are there? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm talking about happiness. What the original meaning of this word is. And he's like, no, how many genders? I'm like, look it up. Look in the dictionary. He went,
Yeah.
you're an asshole. I went, no, you are for the first comment. The hell? But yeah, that's what I like doing with trolls. But
Yeah.
I don't even know what. Does anyone else have any more questions? I covered everything I want to cover. I can't think of anything. Oh, I got one. Why Solemist44? I could guess the number, but why Solemist?
I actually didn't come up with that name. So when I got my first Xbox, we went with Xbox Live, so we had to the name. And it was the first random name that my parents Solemist44.
So legit, you pressed random
Hey,
username.
it's what they went with.
No. Let me get this straight. There is no meaning behind Solemist at all. Only that it means soul mist, that it came from a random soul and it was misting. So you literally press click, and I'm like, I like that, bitches. That is cool.
Well, it was a random name that they chose.
Yeah, but you clicked it and you looked at it. I'm like, I like that. That's actually really cool. I'm going to stick with that one. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you just kept it ever since. I am Solemist. I claim this autumn randomized name for myself.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I've never done that before.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fill out the time.
Yeah.
I got one. What is a place that you have always wanted to travel to? And exactly, Solar Wolf, the hand of fate was dealt.
Probably New York City.
Why is that? Cities suck. They're expensive. They suck, and like they stink. I mean, I know I live in one. But why do you want to go there?
Like to see the Statue of Liberty, because like there's the third rock there, so explore the sites, because there will be like scenes from movies there.
Okay, it's pretty much to go there to experience the actor side of things, like Broadway or like wherever. Okay, I get it. Okay, that's very cool. Now, if you go to New York, what is the first place after you settle down, eat food, and you're ready to go explore New York? What is the first place you would actually go visit when you get to New York?
That would be a good question. Just depends, what I'm near. Walk down there or take a taxi there. So.
No, I mean, like, you got this all planned out in your head already. Like, you're already like, right. I landed the plane. I'm going to go visit. Where?
Probably Times Square.
Times Square. Now, why is that?
Because like there have been movies filmed there, so I can see what it's like in person in games filmed there.
So you can go there and see why people film there so often?
Yeah, to get the experience.
Okay, fair enough. Autocorrect is saying Ghostbusters for New York, Midtown Comics. They're closed right now.
Yes,
I'm an asshole. Okay. Have you ever thought of like, say acting doesn't work out, and let's say acting doesn't work out and concentration doesn't work out. Do you have a backup plan, or what would you want to do?
I already answered the question, and it would be YouTube. So
no. That's content creation. That's content creation. anything dealing with making a video, being on interviews, being an actor, that's all content creation. What if like you can't do any of that? None of that, not even YouTube videos.
That would be a hard one. Haven't thought of that part.
Well, let's think about that one.
Yeah.
You got nothing? Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Nothing, man. All right. Now I know you know the Transformer community very well.
Yeah.
Who would you consider to be the person that you want to strive to be or surpass? Like your competitors, but yet you're cool with them. But like, who would you want to surpass that's like the top dog?
That would be hard. There's a lot of them with a lot of subscribers nowadays, or little. So.
Well, which one's the first one that pops in your head?
Probably like Deluxe Baldwin, Kato.
Okay. So you if you get above those, you would believe that yourself that you're being successful at this point.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So at this point now, that's really cool. Like, so pretty much like your goal in life is to be a content creator, an actor,
right,
and make people around you experience things through your eyes. And would you say put smiles on people's faces, make people happy and express? Okay. I honestly think I've covered all my questions I got. I'm really running out unless someone else has any. I'm trying to think of others, and I don't really have too much more unless someone else has some stuff. And okay, I got one. PS5's coming out next year or later this year, maybe. Depends on the COVID-19. Now, with that being said, are you looking forward to it?
It's going to have ray tracing and other features included, so yeah.
Okay. Would you be getting day one edition?
Good question. I don't know about that yet.
Okay. All right. You don't know if you'll get day one. Fair enough. Now, if you could get day one, would you get it?
Yes, if I could, I will.
Okay, so that's just a financial situation. All right, guys, let's get a GoFundMe for this guy so he can get his PlayStation 5 when it comes out. All right, so how serious would you say you take gaming and content creation?
A lot.
So if someone were to say you cannot get this done for today and you're trying to get it done, and you know you can get it done, but other things are telling you no, you would get really upset over it?
I would still try to do it, even though I have film videos late at night, and I still did them, but yeah.
Okay. Do you have a mentor? Like, do you have someone that you always look up to when you're having struggles with anything, or like in life, just normal general life? Then we could shift gears on that one too. So in general life, who's your mentor? Who do you always look up to?
Well, probably my dad or someone else.
Dad? That's awesome. Awesome. Don't ever forget that they're there. Don't ever forget that. Now, when it comes to gaming and content creation, who inspires you and who do you look up to?
That would be a hard one because it's just me. Well, that does the gaming a lot more. Okay,
so does anyone ask you, like, there's no one that you go to ask you, that you can ask questions to for, like, any advice or anything where you're, like, you're stuck at something, like, how do I do this?
I would just look up a video, well, whatever that part is, and then, or I would just, figure it out.
Google and YouTube for the rescue. They're the mentors of the world. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we're running really close to the hour mark, and I'm honestly starting to run out of questions. I think I covered a lot of stuff. I think people got to know who you really are. We've learned that you like dogs, you're scared of spiders, but you love Spider-Man. Your favorite actor is Robert Downey Jr. You like making content for Transformers, Twitch. You like putting a smile on people's faces. You would like to make this a career and live modestly when you get older. And you're an overall cool person just to chill and talk to and have a good time with, right? Okay. Now, does anyone else in chat have any questions before we conclude the show and I continue my live stream on Final Fantasy VII Remake? Because I think I'm done with questions. You were a hard one. I'm not gonna lie. You were a challenge because you were so quick to the point, which is good, but it was hard for me. I had to think on my feet here.
Yes.
No questions, anyone in chat? None at all?
It doesn't look like I even have a chat.
Yeah, I know, right? Damn, okay. I guess this concludes the show. I might actually take no, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll think about that in a few moments. No, it's good. We covered a lot of questions. We got to know Solemist really well. We know who he is. We know what he likes doing, and that was the goal of this interview. We learned that he's an awesome guy, and we learn a little bit more about him, and that's the goal of these, like to learn who your person that you like to come to and watch.
Yeah.
So, all right, I guess that is it. And yeah, I decided what I'll do. Okay, so without further ado, Solemist, is there anything you want to add into the podcast before we close it out and I download it later to put on YouTube? No, you good? All right, so the experience was good, had a good time, right? Okay. The chat was an awesome chat. It drew some good questions in there. Thank you, Autocorrect and Solar Wolf. And even Kuga came in. I'm sorry, I missed that. Let's see. There's many comments with Thor. Yeah, we had... what do we have this show? We had Solemist with the host. Thank you for that. I don't know that guy. Solar Wolf followed me, and BioVenom for the host. Thank you guys for all that. Without further ado, we're going to conclude this show, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm going to try to get someone else on next week. Same day, different time, depending on the person, but same kind of day. I'm going to try to do it weekly, and then I go live right afterwards on a game. Yes, thank you. But I'm FinalHarps, and this is Solemist44.
Yep.
Bye, everyone. Peace.